can a car under $30,000 really give you the same comfort and features you'd expect from a luxury brand? From cooled seats and digital displays to leather trims and high-end sound systems, some affordable cars are quietly offering the kind of experience that used to be exclusive to the rich and famous. And the best part, you don't have to compromise on style, space, or performance to get it. But with so many options out there, which ones actually deliver on that promise? Well, let's dive in and find out. Number 1. Hyundai Sonata. Now, let's be real, when most people hear mid-size sedan, they picture something safe, boring, and just good for getting from A to B. But the Hyundai Sonata? It said nah, and then flipped the script completely. This thing feels like it crashed a luxury car party and somehow blended in perfectly. Step inside and you're greeted with a super clean dashboard, soft touch everything, and tech that feels way more upscale than the price suggests. Heated and ventilated seats in the front? Check. Heated seats in the back too? Yep. It's like Hyundai didn't get the memo that this was supposed to be a budget-friendly car. And if comfort isn't enough, here's a fun twist. The Sonata has a spicy alter ego, the N-Line. It drops some of the pampering and throws in a turbocharged engine that lets you burn rubber in third gear. So whether you're a cruise and chill type or you like a little edge, the Sonata's got you. Now for the price, this is where things really get fun. Starting in the mid-20s, it undercuts a lot of rivals. And even the fully loaded Limited or Hybrid Limited stays comfortably under $40,000. That's luxury car energy without the luxury car debt. So if you're hunting for a ride that feels premium without punishing your wallet, ask yourself, why not the Sonata? Number 2. Honda Civic. You probably already know the Honda Civic as the reliable go-to for students, commuters, and basically anyone trying to avoid drama. But what if I told you the Civic grew up, leveled up, and now walks around like it's been shopping in the luxury aisle? This latest generation. It doesn't feel like a compact car anymore. The interior is sleek, clean, and packed with that high-end vibe. Like it low-key borrowed some style from an Audi or a Cura. That honeycomb metal trim across the dash, smooth. The knobs click like they were engineered for satisfaction. You just feel the quality. And if you step up to the touring trim, you're getting leather-trimmed seats, a 12-speaker Bose sound system that'll have your playlist sounding concert-ready, and a 9-inch touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It even has a digital gauge cluster that looks straight out of a luxury cockpit. What about safety? Even the base Civic comes loaded with Honda sensing, adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking. Higher trims go all in with blind spot monitoring and parking sensors, making city driving way less stressful. And let's talk comfort. Heated front seats, power adjustments, dual zone climate control, all wrapped in solid materials and a cabin that stays whisper quiet on the road. Oh, and it still sips fuel like a pro, up to 34 miles per gallon combined. Now here's the question. If the Civic is bringing all this heat for just over $30,000, do you really need to go luxury? Number 3. Toyota Camry. For years, the Toyota Camry was the ultimate safe bet car. Reliable, practical, a little boring, like a dependable friend who always shows up on time but never brings the snacks. Well, not anymore. The Camry got a serious glow up, and now it's showing off luxury vibes without losing its budget-friendly soul. Step into one of the higher trims like the XLE or XSE, and you're greeted by a cabin that feels far more premium than the price tag suggests. We're talking soft touch materials, sleek satin metal trim, and even bold options like red perforated leather seats if you're feeling flashy. The seats are supportive and plush, and yes, they're heated and ventilated. Even the steering wheel can be heated. Your early morning winter drives just got a whole lot cozier. But here's where it really gets interesting. The tech. You can get a 9-inch floating touchscreen with built-in navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a punchy 9-speaker JBL sound system that brings real depth and clarity to your favorite tracks. And the available head-up display projects key info right onto your windshield, just like in a Lexus. And of course, Toyota brings the safety heat. Every Camry comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, pre-collision braking, you name it. Higher trims add blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert for that extra layer of confidence. Number 4, Kia Sportage. You ever sit in a car and think, wait, how is this only 30 grand? That's exactly the feeling you get with the Kia Sportage. This compact SUV doesn't just flirt with luxury, it goes full on dinner and a movie. Right away, the tech grabs you. There's this sleek dual mode touch panel that switches between climate and media controls. Same buttons, 2 jobs. It's clean, clever, and feels way more high-end than anything you'd expect at this price. Then you've got the fully digital gauge cluster staring back at you like it belongs in a European luxury SUV. But what really makes the Sportage pop is how it feels. The cabin is wrapped in premium materials with smooth textures and calming tones. It doesn't scream for attention, it just quietly shows off. And the space? Oh, it's generous. Rear legroom is insane for a compact SUV. Your backseat passengers won't just have room, they'll have room to spare. And don't sleep on the ride quality. Kia tuned the suspension for comfort, so it glides over bumps and stays super quiet. Whether you're stuck in traffic or on a weekend road trip, this thing stays smooth and composed. Here's the jaw-drop moment. It starts around $28,000. And even the top-tier X-Pro Prestige with all-wheel drive slides in under $40,000. Number 5. Mazda CX-50. If you've ever stepped into an SUV and thought, wow, this feels expensive, chances are you were sitting in the Mazda CX-50. It might be priced like an average crossover, but everything about it whispers luxury, without the luxury level price tag. Starting at around $28,000, and even when fully loaded with the Turbo Premium Plus package, you're still in the low $40,000 range. That's wild, considering what you get inside. Open the door and boom, it hits you. The cabin is sleek, minimalist, and straight up elegant. Soft touch materials everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Even spots most brands ignore, like the tops of the rear doors, are padded and stitched like something out of a high-end catalogue. That attention to detail? Total premium energy. The dashboard stretches wide with clean lines, subtle contrast stitching, and no clutter. It's the kind of interior that feels like it was crafted, not just assembled. Reviewers have straight up said it wouldn't look out of place in an Audi or Lexus, and they're not wrong. But here's the kicker, it's not just about the looks. The CX-50 drives like a luxury car too. Smooth, refined, quiet, yet still fun behind the wheel. Mazda found that sweet spot between comfort and performance. Number 6. Nissan Rogue. Not too long ago, Nissan interiors were, let's just say, function over flair. But now, Nissan clearly got the memo, and the makeover, and the Rogue is leading the charge. This isn't just a solid family SUV anymore. It's a stylish, comfort-packed machine that feels way more upscale than the price suggests. First off, space. The Rogue has always had room to spare, but now it wraps that space in quilted leather and smart tech. The front seats? Nissan calls them zero gravity. And no, that's not marketing fluff. These things are built for long drives, keeping you relaxed and supported without that usual road trip stiffness. The driver gets a fully digital instrument panel, and on higher trims, a crisp head-up display that floats your speed and directions right on the windshield. It's the kind of tech that makes you feel like you're behind the wheel of something far more expensive. And the vibes? totally elevated, the materials feel plush, the cabin is super quiet, and the layout is clean and modern. Even rear passengers get plenty of comfort and legroom, so no one's drawing the short straw on road trips. Starting around $30,000 and topping out near $40,000 for the loaded platinum trim, the Rogue is delivering serious luxury flavor without going over budget. Number 7. Kia Telluride. Let's talk about a 3-row SUV that's been out here flexing on luxury brands without even breaking a sweat. The Kia Telluride. If you've ever seen one parked next to a BMW or a Lexus and thought, wait, which one's more expensive? You're not alone. The Telluride has been blurring those lines on purpose. Starting in the high $30,000 range and topping out around $52,000 for the fully loaded SX Prestige X Pro, this thing offers straight-up luxury vibes without the six-figure guilt trip. The design? Sharp and classy. The presence? Massive. This isn't just an SUV, it's a statement. Inside, the features come rolling in. The SX trim alone gives you a 12-way power driver's seat, black 20-inch rims, a booming Harman Kardon sound system, front and rear sunroofs, and second-row captain's chairs. Oh, and both the first and second rows are heated and ventilated. Seriously, how many luxury SUVs don't even cool the second row? And then there's the space. The third row isn't just a last resort kid zone, it actually fits adults comfortably. Dedicated air vents, USB ports, and real legroom make sure even your rear passengers ride in style. The ride quality? Smooth, quiet, and incredibly refined. It's the kind of driving experience that feels premium from the moment you pull out of the driveway. Number 8. Volkswagen Jetta. You ever come across someone who's not flashy but just has that quiet confidence? That's the Volkswagen Jetta in car form. It doesn't scream for attention, but once you're inside you realize this thing knows it's got class. Volkswagen has always been great at blending the line between mainstream and luxury, and the Jetta is a textbook example. The cabin is clean, minimal, and feels way more expensive than the price tag suggests. You'll spot sleek metal accents, sharp trim, and a layout that's refreshingly uncluttered. Everything you touch has that solid, well-built feel, like the designers actually cared about the details. Tech-wise, it's all crisp and polished. The infotainment screen and digital gauge cluster are bright, modern, and intuitive. It doesn't try to overwhelm you with a million features, it just does what it needs to do, and does it well. That kind of simplicity. Honestly, it feels luxurious. But here's the real surprise. The Jetta starts in the low 20s. That's commuter car money for a driving experience that flirts with the premium league. The ride is smooth, the cabin stays quiet, and everything just feels sorted. Number 9. Ford Mustang. And last but not least, the Ford Mustang isn't just a car, it's a legend. And somehow, it keeps evolving without losing that iconic muscle car soul. The latest version? It pulls off something pretty rare. It nods to its retro roots without feeling like you're stuck in the past. Step inside, and you'll see exactly what I mean. The interior still channels those classic Mustang vibes, but it's done in a way that feels sharp and modern. It's not trying too hard to be vintage, it just is. From the finely crafted cabin materials to the new tech layout, everything feels purposeful. The design flows cleanly and nothing feels out of place. It's familiar but fresh. And compared to other sports coupes in this price range, the Mustang's interior feels more grown up, more like a proper driver's car and less like a toy with horsepower. It's stylish, solid, and full of personality. Even the tech gets a glow up. The digital instrument cluster and available touchscreen blend seamlessly into the design, giving you modern convenience without killing the old school vibe. Now here's the kicker. Entry-level models still start under $30,000. That's wild for a car with this much presence, performance, and curb appeal. You're not just buying a name, you're getting a full experience. Now, if you've ever wanted a car that turns heads, feels like a piece of history, but still fits into a modern lifestyle, why not go Mustang? You've seen the pics. Cars that feel high-end without burning through your wallet. So next time someone says you need to spend big to feel fancy behind the wheel, just show them this list. These cars prove you can ride in comfort, tech, and style, without the luxury badge or the luxury bill. And that's it. So now, which one actually impressed you the most? Was it the tech-loaded cabin, the luxury-like comfort, or just the value for money? Share your thoughts down below, as you also leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more honest, car-filled content.